Today, I'm gonna be going through all the stuff I got while I did my little local shopping trip. I went to Boonesboro, I went to Antique Crossroads, I went to Memory Lane, I went to Weaver's Treasures. I went all over the place, so let's get right to it. The first thing I picked up was at Boonesboro Antiques. I left this behind last time and I kind of had a little remorse. Now, it's not in perfect condition. At first, I thought it was new, so I was pretty surprised when I turned it over and realized it was actually 1960s Japan, and it is marked with its number. So even though it had a little bit of wear, snowmen are pretty hard to find, and I'd never seen this planter before. I mean, it's pretty hard to find a vintage snowman planter in general. So for $10, it won't sell for top dollar because of the small condition issues on it, but still, I'm pretty sure someone will be really excited to find this. Next up, I found this adorable little snowman squeaky. It's super loud. I only paid $4.75 for it. It was just so happy. It doesn't have any maker's marks on it, but it's got such a sweet expression, and I love a good squeak toy. And I don't think I've had a snowman squeak before, maybe once, but definitely not one like this one. Next up, also at Boonesboro, I got these two little adorable rubber angel ornaments. They are marked in Japan. One's missing its little cardboard base there. They have such funny faces. They're kind of hard to find. I've had them a couple times, but I've only seen them. This is probably like the third time I've seen them, and they were only $3. Especially since it's about the holiday season, I think these will go pretty quick. They don't sell for that much, but I'll still be able to probably make about $7 each on these. Now, next up, I went to Antique Crossroads, which is somewhere I don't normally go. They don't have a lot of very kitschy vendors, and their prices are pretty high for me, especially because like I'm looking for resale, not just to collect. So, you know, I do go every once in a while just because it is kind of close and it's convenient. And it's another one of those things where you never know what you're going to find. And like I said in the video, it is more fun when you go somewhere that you kind of don't think you're going to find anything and you find something. I did end up finding a bunch of deals there. The first thing I got when I was at Crossroads was this flocked cow. He's not perfect. He's missing a couple of his petals here, and he's got a little spot of damage on his flocking on the back. He was $8. I won't make much off of it, and literally probably $2, but he just had such a kitschy expression. I've only had this one once before, so I decided to pick it up since it was under $10. This one I'm on the fence about. I only paid $8 for it. She's super unique. It does have some condition issues. She's got her umbrella, but she's missing the pole here. And she's got a couple little nicks around the side. I mean, I believe this is a lipstick holder, but I could be mistaken. You could do a lot of things with this, but the condition is just not great. She was just so unique. She is marked Japan, that I decided to pick her up. I love her kind of like big eye expression. So again, I'm a little bummed about the condition just because I feel like if she was in perfect condition, she looks like something that would sell for decent money. She's got that kind of unique face that you don't see too often. But for $8, I just said, what the heck? Even though it's got some condition issues, I still think I'll be able to flip her for a couple bucks profit. Talk about a deal. I got this mouse planter for $3.75. It is so funny. I love this style. They're definitely harder to find. I've never actually seen this exact one before. I've had others like it. I feel like it's supposed to be holding something, but you could even put some like faux flowers or something in here. It is a really fun little head vase. This next thing I got is probably one of my favorites. I paid up a little bit for it. I paid $16. It's made by Christ, which I love their style, especially when it comes to Christmas. with the rhinestones. And it's a full-blown snack set. It's got the matching plate. I've had the cup before. I've never seen this plate before. So I was pretty excited about it. I don't mind paying up a little bit for something if I think it's something that's going to sell easily, quickly, and is super unique and in good condition, which was the most surprising part. I was fully expecting to bring this home and be like, oh my gosh, even though I checked 3 times, I still found chips or cracks or something, because it's just not something you see every day. I mean, even all the rhinestones are still there. The next thing I got was this adorable cat sugar bowl. Now, I cannot remember who makes this, to be honest. It is marked Japan. I've had ones like it. There's a lot of ones like it. I've had the creamer of this set before. It was a couple years ago. I know it's harder to find. I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally ripped myself off on this one, but I only paid $9, excuse me, $9 for it. And again, there's no chips or cracks. Everybody loves a good anthropomorphic cat, and it's kind of like Winking Kitty, Miss Priss-esque, though it is neither of those things. Super cute, and I love the pink color. These I could not resist. They were $21 for the entire set. Now, these are kind of hard to find. A lot of the Hazel Atlas glass like this, they are kind of all over the place. They're very collectible. The poodle ones I usually see, and they're pretty pricey. The last couple I sold were $15 each. I try to keep it reasonable just because I know even though it's a more sought after item, it's also a more common item. So I don't want to ask top dollar. So $15 each. I think I'll do well, and plus they're that teal color, which is like the epitome of mid-century. Next up, I went to Memory Lane, but I didn't find anything. Then I went to Weaver's Treasures, where I kind of had a rough go of it. I picked up a couple things, and as I was walking around, I noticed that they had a little bit of damage, so I put everything back except for this vase, which I could not resist. It's a signed piece. I'm pretty sure it's just a hobbyist piece. It's probably, yeah, it is. It's marked 72. It's a fun yellow color, fun shape, and it's got mushrooms and butterflies. $12. It's just so unique that I couldn't resist. I felt like it was a safe bet because of the colors and the content, and it's even got a little ladybug on it. So I thought it would go pretty quickly, and I'd be about able to double my money on it. Last but not least, a rubber face Santa Claus music box. Now, this is not a Rushton. If it was Rushton, it would be marked. This is also not a Rushton face. It's more of a My Toy face. However, I don't think this one is a My Toy. My Toy would be marked as well. Oh my gosh, it plays When You Wish Upon a Star. How cute. It's got some wear, but I only paid $9 for it. So this is going to go super quick, super easy. This will probably sell for about $60 to $50-ish. He's got like that great expression. This is one of my favorite faces. It's like kind of cute, kind of creepy. You know, there's so many makers that made these. Broadway. I mean, I can't even name all of them, honestly, but these are pretty collectible and hard to find at a reseller's price. There was like a couple years ago, I got super lucky and I picked up a bunch of them, but this is only the second rubber face Santa I've had this season, which is insane. So all in all, I've spent $145, I believe. Let me make sure. I'm mistaken. I actually paid $113 total for everything, which is great. Like I said, the Santa will probably bring back about 40% of that anyway. So I'm going to get to listing this stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow.